All right. Hi, guys. I wanted to take a couple of minutes and walk through our peer review process with you. This is the first, but not the last time that we're going to do this. So I want to make sure we all understand what to do, can do it well, and know how to do it moving forward through the rest of the semester. So what we'll be doing is giving each other feedback that is going to help you on your own essay while also helping your reading skills and your writing skills in the long run. It's going to help you learn more about writing by reading classmates' works. And it's also going to increase your skills in giving that critical feedback to be a better collaborator. So all around, it's a really important process. So this is really important because this is the only time that our assignments are not due on Sunday at 11:59. Everything is always due at that time except for rough draft feedback. Those cycles, we have to adjust those deadlines a little bit so that we have time to provide feedback, read that, synthesize it, and apply it to our essays moving forward, okay? So step A is going to be due at 11:59 on Tuesday nights. So that means you have all of Monday, all of Tuesday to do step one. Step A, step one. What is step one? Step one is to post your own draft to that discussion to that Dropbox and that discussion topic. So you're going to turn it into me in our Dropbox. You're going to turn it in for your peers in the discussion topic. So after you have written your rough draft, which will be at least 1,000 words, and when I say rough draft, this is a very rough draft. This is early formative stages. This does not have to be something that we are stressed that it's in perfect MLA format, that everything is there, but we've got to be on track, right? We're working the process. So you will submit this as a thread in our peer review discussion. So there will be a narrative draft discussion board that you'll post there. You'll also submit it to me. Okay, so in this, don't just upload it. Also, at this point, you've written this draft. You kind of know what's flowing and you know where you might be struggling. So in that post, share with your classmates, what is it that you're looking for? Are you feeling like you were really struggling with coherence or vocabulary, or you felt like you were being repetitive? Where are some areas that you really feel like you could benefit from? And highlight that. That way your peers know kind of what you're looking for. So this section is due at 11:59 on Tuesdays. You'll turn it in the Dropbox for me. You'll post it in the discussion thread for your peers along with what you're hoping to gain. Step B, that is going to be to read and respond to your classmates' drafts. So you are going to choose one or two. I typically expect you to respond to at least one really well, and I often give extra credit for those of you who are willing to dig in and read more than one. So at least one classmate, and you are going to read this and you're going to read their explanation of what they're hoping for feedback, and then you are going to open that specific peer review guide. So each different type of essay, I do provide you guys guidance. You're not just going and blindly looking at whatever pops up. So you'll answer those questions that you're addressing in the evaluation and giving that feedback on that document. So you're going to carefully read that draft, review it, and give some really thoughtful responses. What we don't want is you just to say, oh, this is great. Okay, because it might be great, but there's always something that we can work on. And you're not benefiting your classmates by just saying, oh, you did great, I love it, when they're looking for genuine and constructive feedback. So really do take the time to read it, answer those questions thoroughly, be thoughtful, and give some valuable feedback that they can take and then transform into some changes for that final essay. Okay, so this part needs to be submitted by 11:59 on Friday nights. So then you have all day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to read your partner's draft and give that meaningful feedback and share that. Okay. Step C is by Sunday, you need to have gone back to visit that feedback given to you, read it, consider it, reply to it. Ask for questions if you need any questions. Thank them, share how this is going to help you, whatever you need to do. It's going to depend obviously on the feedback and what you were given, the way you respond. But you will then go back and respond to those comments on your draft. Okay? So that is our 3-step process of this peer revision activity in a discussion board. So when we do it in these 3 steps, it does work quite well. It's not the same as sitting in a class together and swapping essays and reading through them, but it gets us the same goal. We accomplish the same goal. So just make sure that we do follow these steps and do it in a meaningful and constructive way. Don't rush through it. You will value the feedback you are given, so make sure that you respond in kind and give your partners that feedback that will be beneficial to them. Okay? If you've got any questions, reach out. Make sure that you reach out sooner rather than later, because this is that 3-step process over the course of the week. We do have these strict deadlines. So we just don't want to wait till too late to get into what we need to do. Okay, so let me know if you've got any questions, and I look forward to seeing you review and support your classmates and really come up with some great work.